Hey, it's Ava. Today, I'm about to dive into the very strategies that transformed me from a novice investor with limited funds into a multimillionaire by the age of 35. And the best part? You can do it too. So, let me pose a straightforward question. Do you aspire to be financially secure and enjoy the freedom that comes with it? I bet most people do. Why else would there be a plethora of get-rich-quick schemes out there? However, the unfortunate truth is that many folks have a lottery mentality. They're essentially waiting for a magical fairy to descend and hand them a fortune. Now, I'm no fairy godmother, am I? If your answer is a resounding no, and I sincerely hope it is, do me a favour and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Here's the reality check. Thinking that a windfall will magically solve all your problems is a colossal mistake. Without sound investment strategies and the right mindset, that money will vanish faster than you can imagine, leaving you back at square one. What you truly need is a solid, consistent investment plan that steadily builds your wealth over time. Long-term investing is the key to remarkable returns. You know, back when I was younger, I had a dream of becoming a race car driver. I was passionate about cars, but I didn't have the financial means to pursue that dream. However, as I started building my investments, it opened doors for me. It allowed me to race in multiple championships, win trophies like these, and even make fun YouTube videos. Without any intention of selling you anything at the end, by the way. The investment landscape is vast and can be overwhelming. It's easy to get distracted by the latest shiny investment trend, and it's even more confusing when you have people telling you that this is the best thing since sliced bread. And if you don't invest now, you'll miss out on thousands. You've probably heard of Bitcoin, penny stocks, and various other investment options, but I've found that the key for me has been not getting overwhelmed by the latest trends. Let's face it, you can't be an expert at everything. By consistently changing your investment strategy, you're likely to end up with less money and, at some point, make a significant mistake. Now, I won't pretend to have all the answers, but I'll be completely transparent about what I've done to build a multi-million-dollar net worth. Keep in mind, I'm a businessman, not a financial advisor. So, this isn't financial advice. It's just what has worked for me. First and foremost, you need to create more disposable income. You can't invest without money, and the more you have, especially in your 20s and 30s, the better. Saving is essential, but it shouldn't come at the expense of enjoying life. There's no point in making yourself miserable just to save a few extra dollars. Instead, focus on increasing your income. Learn valuable skills, explore side hustles, or build a scalable business. Don't settle for the money you earn from your 9-to-5 job. Find ways to supplement or replace it. In my early 20s, I realized that my income as a sculptor, earning less than $3 an hour, wouldn't allow me to invest significantly. It barely covered my bills. That's when I decided to venture into the business world. Investing and business go hand in hand, and it's true that the more you learn, the more you earn, and most importantly, the more you can invest. Now, when it comes to your lifestyle, be mindful and keep it in check. Earning more doesn't mean you should be spending more. Think of someone like Ed Sheeran. Despite his vast wealth, he keeps his lifestyle in check and enjoys life's simple pleasures. Suppose you were content earning, say, $40,000 a year, and you managed to increase your income to $100,000 a year. In that case, you've got an extra $60,000 at your disposal. Instead of splurging, consider putting it into a high-interest savings account and then into your investments. There's one exception, though. Stage 2 involves paying off all your high-interest debt. Whether it's student loans, credit card bills, or payday loans, these debts drag you down and harm your credit score. Paying them off should be a priority, as it will save you more money in the long run than you could ever hope to make elsewhere. Next up is creating a freedom fund. This is essentially an emergency fund that empowers you. It should cover 3 to 5 months of living expenses and safeguard you in various situations, including quitting your job, recessions, depressions, or unexpected global events. Once you've increased your income, kept your lifestyle in check, paid off your debts, and created a freedom fund, you're ready to explore other investment options. Let's start with a low-risk option. Index funds. An index fund is a diversified collection of investments that allows you to own a portion of the entire market. It provides you with excellent diversification, protecting you from the perils of individual stock choices. For example, if you invest $1,000 in a single company stock, You're at the mercy of that company's performance. However, if you put that $1,000 into an SPF 500 index fund, you own a share of numerous major companies, spreading the risk. While some may argue for mutual funds, which are similar but managed by experts aiming to outperform the market, they often charge high fees. In contrast, index funds have low fees, making them an attractive choice for long-term investors. For my long-term investments, I prefer using Vanguard index funds. They're easy to use, and I found them to be reliable. Please note that I have no affiliation with Vanguard. It's just a personal preference. To further diversify my portfolio, I also allocate some funds to international investments and bonds, adjusting the ratio based on my age. Now, on to my favourite investment avenue, real estate. I'm more of a real estate guy than a stock guy because I appreciate tangible investments. However, I understand that buying properties with limited funds can be challenging. My first property was a one-bedroom apartment that cost me around $50,000. When I moved out, I rented it for $500 a month. After holding it for about 10 years, I sold it for $150,000, and that was a pivotal moment that fueled my passion for real estate. Now, it's time to determine your investment style. Are you a capital gains investor or a cash flow investor? The former buys low, sells high, and profits from the difference. They might acquire properties at auctions or from motivated sellers, renovate and flip them for a profit. While this can be lucrative, it's subject to market fluctuations. On the other hand, cash flow investors like myself prioritise properties that generate rental income exceeding the mortgage cost. We aim for the one rule, meaning if we buy a property for $100,000, we want it to yield at least $1,000 a monthly income. Well, now let's touch on individual stocks, one of the riskier options. Investing in individual stocks can be attractive due to the accessibility and the ability to buy and sell with ease. In my early 20s, I invested $5,000 in single stocks and shares and made a substantial profit within 6 months. While individual stocks can provide quick gains, they also come with higher risk. If you choose this path, ensure you understand what you're investing in. I personally use quantitative analysis, examining a company's quarterly earnings reports to gauge its value, as well as qualitative analysis, assessing abstract qualities that make a company promising. If you opt for individual stocks, create a diverse portfolio across different sectors to mitigate risk. Diversification is key. You can manage your investments through various apps like Mun Finance, Robinhood, or Freetrade if you're in the UK. Finally, I engage in private business investments. These allow me to combine purchasing shares with my business expertise, similar to shows like Shark Tank and Dragon's Den. I receive investment opportunities regularly, and by offering both money and knowledge, I secure stakes in these businesses. It's a win-win scenario, so I hope this overview helps you understand how I went from a beginner investor to a multimillionaire by 35. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. It's simply what has worked for me. If you're interested in increasing your income and learning more about investments, consider subscribing to the channel. The next video you'll love is right here. But before you click on it, go ahead and give that like button a good smash. I truly appreciate it. And if you decide to subscribe, I'll see you in the next video. What are you waiting for? It's right there.